One day I pulled my t-shirt off and in front of the mirror I took some sexy pictures flexing my abs. I uploaded them onto Instagram and instantly I started getting likes over likes over likes. Everyone liked my pictures and people started to tell like, yeah, Mert has got like really nice abs. Like people tell like, yeah, Mert, your abs fucking sick, like you got fucking nice six pack. And it all happened because I put a protocol on how to build a really nice six pack. So in this video, I'm going to give you the full protocol for you to build a six pack abs. Let's get into it. The first thing is that the thing that you fall for these fitness influencers who keep telling you like, yeah, if you want to get some really nice abs, get into a cutting phase, like lose some fat, and whilst you're losing fat, like train your abs, and you're gonna have some nice six pack. Wow. And that's the reason why you're not gonna get a six pack. That's the reason why I listen to these guys. Okay, I listen to these guys. I started doing these ab workouts at home, and yeah, lose fat, eat less because abs are made in the kitchen. I started listening to this. I didn't get any abs, no six pack. First of all, my physique was so fucking weak, I didn't get any six pack. But when I stopped listening to these guys, I just pulled this shit away. And I started doing a bulk. I started doing a great grandfather bulk, which is all about eating how your great grandfathers used to eat. They used to eat clean, but yeah, surplus, eating more. So you eat how your great grandfathers used to eat, but you eat more. Basically, clean bulking. I started doing this. I started gaining weight. And the interesting thing happened. I built my abs on a bulk. Bulking builds abs. That's it. Like that's something that all these fitness influencers should start to tell you. But they're not gonna tell you, okay? They're just selling some bullshit. Like they're just scamming you. And that's how you build abs. Bulking builds abs. Because like I'm tired of seeing guys who treat abs as some different shit. They do these ab workouts, they do these like planks, they do these like I don't know 100 rep sets, they do these like all this crazy shit for the abs, and they treat the abs as it's like something different. It's like it's not a muscle. It's a muscle. Your abs is the same thing as your lateral delts, the same thing as your chest. Your chest is a muscle and your abs are a muscle. And so a lot of guys will treat their abs as like something else, like they're not a muscle. So they will do these planks, they will do these the fucking ab workouts. They're not even gonna progressively overload. They're just gonna like do these stupid exercise and try to lose fat to get abs. It doesn't happen. It's the same as me telling you like, yeah, if you want to get a nice chest, lose fat. It doesn't fucking happen. You need to like bulk, you need to build it, and then after you built it, then you lose the fat, then it shows up. But even if you're kind of fat, you bulked up and you built a nice chest, it still shows up. It's the same with abs. Even when you're a bit on the fatter side, like you're not like I don't know 25% body fat, but you're a bit more like fatter, okay? Your abs are still gonna be like somewhat visible. You're still gonna see like a four pack. That's sick because when you have a really nice upper body, you're wide as fuck, your big arms, your legs are thick, and you have like abs who are not like that visible, but you can see like a little four pack. You can see your abs a little bit. That's fucking sick. That's better than having like a really fucking lean eight pack, like 10 pack. You can't get this naturally, but six pack, eight pack, and non-existing shoulders, non-existing lats, and skinny fucking prick neck. Okay. So bulking builds abs. Get onto a bulk. First of all, get onto a great grandfather bulk. And if you want me to give you the exact step-by-step way to bulk to build your dream physique, check the link in the description. And get onto a bulk. Great grandfather bulk is what I say, which is you eat like how your great grandfathers used to eat. Okay, your great grandfathers used to eat clean. They wouldn't sat there like you, munching down chocolate cakes and like cookies and whatever. They were all eating clean. So you start eating like them. You start eating clean. You do a great grandfather bulk and you gain weight. I have a whole video on how to do a bulk, which is in my channel. You just basically make sure that you're eating enough calories. You eat a lot of food, clean bulk. You track your foods, and that's it. Great grandfather bulk. You eat how your great grandfathers used to eat, but you eat a lot. And when you're bulking, you're gonna gain a bit fat. You're gonna get a bit fatter. Maybe you're already bulking, but you're gonna get a bit fatter. And when you do this, you're gonna say like, yeah, I can't see my abs. It's not a problem, because when you're on bulk, you're a bit more fatter, you have more energy to push harder in the gym. You're pushing harder on your chest exercise, your back, your shoulders, your legs, all of your exercises. And also when it comes to your abs, you're pushing harder. You're going harder. And you're growing more abs. A six-pack. You gotta bulk your way into a six-pack. It's not like, yeah, lose the fat and you're gonna have a six-pack. You gotta bulk your way into a six-pack. So you keep the bulk, you keep great grandfather bulk, you keep training your abs, and what's gonna happen is your abs are gonna grow the same way that your chest is growing, your lats are growing, and you're gonna have a thick fucking six-pack. That's the best thing. And then it's easier like to lose the fat, to show the abs. It's fucking easy. It's fucking easy to like lose fat and like show the abs. So you can lose the fat in like 1 month. Maybe less. Of course, you're not gonna do like a crazy fucking bulk that all these guys are recommending you. You're just eating what you want and like all this optimal shit. You're gonna do a great grandfather bulk. That's the best way to bulk. Of course, the next thing is that abs are not made in the kitchen. Like a lot of guys will tell you like, yeah, it's not about your ab workouts, it's about what you eat. It's not. Abs are not made in the kitchen. That's a fucking bullshit. Like I listened to this and I started like doing diets and I started like losing fat. You know what happened? What happened? I lost the fat and I got a fucking like I was looking like a fucking skinny prick. And I listened to this shit like, yeah, abs are made in the kitchen. And I listened to this bullshit that all these guys are telling me, and all these guys are telling you like abs are not made in the fucking kitchen. You need to gain the muscle, you need to build the muscle and then lose the fat. You need to bulk, you need to fucking bulk. We listened to these guys and we got no results. And after I started a big bulk, after I started bulking, after I said fuck you to all these guys who are telling me like, yeah, abs are made in the kitchen and you're gonna like lose fat. And I said fuck you. I unsubscribed to all of them. I fucking stopped following them, stopped following their advice, and I just started bulking and gaining weight, doing great grandfather bulk, and everyone started like giving me compliments of how big I've got and how good my abs have got, because as I'm telling you, like, it's better to look bigger in clothes than it is to have like a lean 8-pack, but your whole physique is skinny as fuck and you have like non-existing shoulders and don't even have a neck and it looks fucking shit. So bulk. And you're gonna build your abs as well when you're bulking. But you also need to like learn how to train your abs. And if you want me to give you the exact workout routine to build your dream physique and also your abs, check the link in the description. So there's a lot of shitty exercises when it comes to training your abs. Okay, guys will tell you like, yeah, just do a fucking crunch. Do you like this with your abs? Do you like crunch and like I don't know, or some hard ass exercise like do hanging leg raises and all this bullshit. Okay, I said okay, that's right, and I started listening to this guy. He was telling me like, if you want to grow your abs, you gotta do like weighted crunches. Okay, I started doing like weighted crunches, and I started doing like cable crunch. And what happened a couple of months ago? I still had no abs. Like, of course, I was bulking, so my abs weren't visible, but I was doing like this, like touching my abs, and like, bro, I have nothing. Like, I've been like training my abs for months and months with this hardcore exercise, and I have nothing. I don't even have abs. That's when, like, that's why you're not gonna grow. Like, you're listening to these shitty advice from these guys, like, yeah, do your crunches because it's the most optimal exercise. That's what science shows. It's not. The exercises where you're bringing your upper body down. So let's say you're doing like a crunch, you're bringing your upper body down, doing something like this. The problem with these exercises is that it trains your upper abs, your upper four pack, which is well developed in every single guy. You need to start training your lower two pack. And the way that you train this is by bringing your legs up, by doing kind of leg raise, some kind of leg raises, by bringing your legs up. That's how you train your abs. And the interesting thing is that if you just focus on training the lower two pack from exercises like leg raises, whatever, by bringing your legs up, you can do like leg raises, knee raises, I don't know, some captain's chair, some exercise like this. The interesting thing is that these exercises work your lower two pack the most, but it also develops your upper four pack as well. It develops your whole six pack, your obliques, your everything. So that's why the lying leg raise is by far the best exercise to grow your abs. The best exercise. The best fucking exercise to grow your abs is the lying leg raise. You're gonna ask me why lying leg raises, because you can also do like hanging leg raises. Well, the reason is that lying leg raises are easier. Okay, I don't want you to do some ab exercise that are so hard they just can't do. Because every time I do like hanging leg raises, like all these guys like, yeah, do hanging leg raise. Like I watched Jeff Nippon and tells like, yeah, do hanging leg raise. So I put my arms on the pull-up bar and I start doing hanging leg raises, and my hands fucking hurt. I can't do this exercise. I don't want to be focused on my hands or on my lats. I want to be focused on my abs. And that's how you grow your abs. You focus on the muscle. But if you're doing lying leg raises, you just like, you know, making yourself like this, and you're bringing your legs up and down, up and down, and you're walking your whole six pack, but mostly your lower two pack and your obliques. And also, it's not a hard exercise. Everyone can do like 10-15 straight good reps of lying leg raises. Okay, and the way that you're gonna do leg raises is not like just lying like this. The way that you're gonna do leg raises is by making yourself like this. Like when you're doing a bench press, you get your shoulder blades together and you like you do it like this. When you're doing leg raises, you're not gonna do it like this. You're gonna do the exact opposite. You're gonna bring your head forward and you're gonna make yourself like this. You're gonna squeeze your abs and you're gonna bring your legs up and down, up and down. That's it. That's it. That's how you do the leg raises. And it's easily the best fucking exercise. Easily the best fucking exercise. And link in the description, I also teach you how to do exactly every single exercise, but I will put a second link in which you're gonna see the how to do the leg raise properly. So go and watch it, the second link there. And so that's why the best exercise to grow your abs is a leg raise. And I'm telling you, don't do any fucking crunch, any like, weighted shit. Don't do it. Like, I'm not telling you that you can't grow abs with weight, because again, it's a muscle. You're growing your chest with weight, and you can grow your abs with weight as well. But what I'm saying to you is, don't do these crunches, because the exercises where you bring your torso forward, where you do exercises like this, in these exercises, it only works your upper abs, your upper four pack. The exercise where you bring your legs up, kind of like all variations of the leg raises, is the only exercises that work the lower two pack. And again, by training the lower two pack abs, your whole abs are growing, because the leg raise is not just training the lower two pack, it's training the whole six pack, but it's giving the more emphasis to the lower two pack. It's the same as like doing like incline dumbbell press. Okay, when you're doing incline dumbbell press, you're working your upper chest, but it's not that only your upper chest gets engaged. Your upper chest gets like 20% more focus than your lower chest. Your lower chest is still working, it's still growing. That's why I recommend people like to do only incline dumbbell press and not even do like decline press or flat press, because when you're working your upper chest, your lower chest is growing too, and when you're just working your lower chest, your upper chest is not growing. That's a side point, but I talk about all this, link in the description. And when it comes to frequency, how can you do leg raises? Well, I personally, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I do leg raises at the end of every single workout session. So I just follow push-pull legs. I just follow this workout routine, and it's so perfect for growing muscle. And I do the abs at the end of my workout routine. So if I'm training like 3 days a week, if I'm training 3 days a week, I will do, like, again, abs 3 times a week at the end of every single workout session. If I'm training 6 days a week, I'm going to do abs 6 days a week at the end of every single workout session. Right now I'm training 6 days a week. That means I'm doing abs at the end of every single workout. Of course, sometimes like I feel my abs are getting like pretty fucking fatigued. Let's say I'm doing a pull day and I feel like, yeah, my abs are pretty fucking fatigued, so I'm gonna remove the abs for today, and I'm not gonna do that. And that's perfectly fine, actually. Like, when you've been to the gym for a couple of years, you start to like become more prone to overtraining, and you can sometimes like remove one exercise. That's a separate point. Remove some sets, whatever. You're feeling so much tired, and sometimes I do it, but mostly just like training abs, 3 sets of leg raises at the end of every single workout session. That's it. That's what I would recommend. You don't do more than 3 sets, don't do less than 3 sets, and do 3 sets at the end of every single workout session. You're not gonna burn yourself to the ground. That's a stupid mindset. And listen to your body. If you don't, first of all, don't be a pussy. Train your abs at the end of every single workout session. But if you feel like your abs are getting pretty fatigued, which is difficult to happen, but if you feel like your abs are getting pretty fatigued, yeah, you can remove it. Like, let's say you go Thursday and you feel like your abs are getting pretty fucking like tired, and okay, you remove it and you don't do it, you do it tomorrow. That's perfectly fine. Just be as consistent as possible, and see you in the next video.